Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We have quite a big trailer today, no doubt you saw by the thumbnail. We are running the Kässbohrer HCT, and yeah, this is going to be interesting, especially when we have to pull into places like this and land on that little icon. Right, let's see. So I picked up a job on the cargo market, and it's not far, it's 323 kilometres, but it's 85 euros per kilometre. That's pretty good. It's an urgent delivery. We need to get it there by 2 o'clock tomorrow. We have a ferry journey. Right, but I'm 85 kilometres. 85 euros per kilometre, I'd say that's pretty good, and we have to line ourselves up there, so yeah, shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I had a little bit of a play with this. I had a drive around in it, and I mean, for the most part, it wasn't too bad. There we go. Hazards off, out of gear, handbrake on, engine off, and let's load up. But this should be quite interesting. This is 160,000 to buy, this trailer. It's from the Kässbohrer DLC. I left the Kässbohrer logo on. Yeah, this should be interesting. This is like a full twin trailer. So let's see how I get on with this. Difficult to see in that mirror, but yeah, there's nothing coming, we're good. For the most part, it manoeuvres okay, providing you approach the roads kind of sensibly, if you like. You know, logically. Now, I don't have to go massively wide round this corner, and the trailer will clear it really well. Look, I'll show you. Try and get this view. You will see that rear trailer. I'm trying to steer and steer while looking backwards. Yeah, see, the trailer came round pretty well. I think the AI has a little bit of a problem with having a double trailer, because I went round a roundabout and one of the cars just drove straight into my back trailer and damaged it, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. It was this roundabout. Yeah, I drove round here and the car just ran straight into the back of my trailer. Now, I know they do that at times, but it's as if it didn't even recognise I had a second trailer on. So, yeah, anyway, we'll see. So we're in Finland. You need a garage in Finland or Sweden, I think. I think those are the only two for to be able to have a HCT trailer. So yeah, I picked this up in Stockholm actually. It's in my garage in Stockholm, because you need a garage in one of those locations. And I believe last episode I said I'm probably not going to try and fast travel, but I did fast travel up to Finland. Because I wanted to drive around here and try out this trailer. Give it a go. Seems a lot of fun. Maybe quite stressful as well, perhaps. But we'll see. I like a challenge. If everything's too easy, then well, it'd get boring, wouldn't it? Right, I just want to see if that police car... I can't see. Right, okay, well the truck stopped, so... yeah. Maybe it was just a bit of an anomaly. But we'll keep an eye on that. Parking these shouldn't be too difficult. I did do a test run, like I say. I had to drive around in it. I did a quick job, and the first park was, well, a little more complicated than I thought, honestly. Just to manoeuvre into the place to line it up, but for the most part it was a fairly simple park. You're not required to reverse these into any crazy situations. Which, to be quite honest with you, is a bit of a relief. Well, what I might do is a bit of a free roam one day and try and play about with this trailer and do a bit of reversing and see if I can get the hang of it. Because I can't... Oh, I should have been doing 30 through there. Reversing a double is not fun, but it's doable. There's a simple logic to being able to reverse a double. I've actually got a video about that. But reversing a HCT is a lot different because of the way the trailers are attached. They're like double pinned between each of the trailers, and it manoeuvres in such a different way. I'm going really too fast through here. But yeah, anyway, I don't have to reverse it. I shouldn't, well, let me rephrase that. I shouldn't have to reverse it. If I do, it means I've done something pretty wrong. I should have maybe waited for that car, but I think we should be able to get round here if he doesn't keep driving forward. Yeah, we're fine. It's not too difficult to manoeuvre, really. Like I say, if you approach the junctions correctly, go quite wide before you turn in, as you should with the normal trailer, but just a little bit more with this one. It works all right. It's actually fairly manoeuvrable. Yeah, this is not a particularly long job, and actually because of the ferry trip it's probably going to be actually shorter than I thought, but I knew the roads weren't going to be main motorways, so it will take a little bit longer. And obviously I'm pulling two trailers, not one, so the load is a lot greater. Well, this truck is handling it pretty well. I was concerned about the 6-speed box, but with the engine I've got, it seems to be chugging along okay. It would certainly benefit from a 12-speed, but yeah, I'm pushing this 6-speed from now because I won't be taking doubles or any major cargo a lot of the time. And if I really want to, I'll switch out for my Scania. That will cope with this load without a problem at all. And that's the idea of having the Scania and this truck. This is only supposed to be for, you know, single trailers and light cargo. But I seem to be hauling all sorts of stuff with it at the moment. But it's a good test for it to see what it actually can do. And for the most part, it's coping with this really well. Now I could have spent that money on another truck and a driver, which I should have done really, but I am earning quite a decent amount of money at the moment. With the job market there is, so yeah, I'm kind of okay with having fun. Right, I wonder if we can get out in front of this. We'll wait. There's a traffic coming this way. I need to use a bit of their road. He's waiting for me, so I'll pull out in front of him. Oh, don't you wait for me. Oh, right, okay. I mean, it's nice that the AI wait, but it's also a bit of a hindrance depending on where they stop. Right, I'm kind of blocking him. I think I can swing this around here. Oh. I honestly do. I think this truck will get around here. I think I'm worrying too much. I think I'm concerning myself too much, because if we have a look, see, that made that no problem at all, and I didn't really have to swing out wide. But yeah, I'm going to stop concerning myself too much. I will have to watch certain corners because there's obviously lampposts and fences and things, and if it does just cut the corner slightly, I'm going to collide with something. But for the most part, we got no damage, so that's okay. Is that truck going to let me out? I think it is, yes. Let's give him a little thank you. Yeah, the truck's struggling a bit with this load. I did expect it to, but honestly, I think it's doing better than I thought it would. I thought it would struggle more. But I don't want to change the configuration. I want to keep this truck as a light haulage. And next time I take this double trailer anywhere, it will be with the Scania. The Scania's not in retirement, it's just resting. I think I have to be off here. Build up a bit of speed up this hill. Oh, mind you, we've got to stop at the top of it anyway, so it doesn't matter. If we don't have to stop, I'd rather not. There we go. Yeah, certainly pushing this truck a little bit. Right, we're at the docks, so not far to go. When we get to the other side, I'll check how far there is to go from there. Right, we're going across to Sweden. And it's night. That might make things a little more interesting. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can find our way out of this dockyard. Let's follow the sat nav. I mean, I've been around here before, but I can't really remember the ways in and ways out, so yeah, we're good. Okay. We're on our way. I don't think I really need the high beam. It's not that dark. Brighter Nights mod really helps. Right, this is where the 6-speed box struggles, but still not doing bad. This is quite a tight roundabout. We'll be quite careful here. Alright, all good. Oh yeah, I said I was going to check, see how far we got to go. 102 kilometres. Not bad. And we got some income from one of the drivers. It should take no time at all on this road. Should be about, what, 5-10 minutes most? I've been using the engine brake quite a lot as well recently. Not so much that I was going to use it there actually, just to slow down on that going down the hill. I do need to configure it into a better button though, because it's yeah, it's not very convenient. I might have to put it on a button on the wheel. Not sure how many people use the engine brake, but it's helpful. I mean, it would make more sense. It would be absolutely critical to use if you had realistic air pressure setting on. We're doing this way. Because just randomly pushing your brakes all the time, you use your air pressure up, and yeah, you have to monitor your air pressure. So having the engine brake is essential, really. But you know, being a game, I haven't activated those settings, but I still use the engine brake from time to time. You won't notice that too much, but yeah, I might try a full realistic playthrough actually later down the line. Have air pressures on. Required to use, you know, the engine brake, the proper coupling, the trailer, and see what mods there are for realistic gameplay as well. And then play it like a proper sim. But yeah, I've got enough to do on this game at the moment. But I don't want this game to be a chore. I want it to be fun, so... yeah, the trailer's doing alright round here. I stick to the left-hand side a little bit. I'm comfortable to know that it's getting around without scraping against anything. There's a car back there, but I'm pretty sure it's far enough back. Right, we are approaching our destination. That sign stuck out a little bit. Why do I knock that sign off? Right, we're going to pull out. So's everybody else. Of course they are. Right, we're going left, so we'll move over. Gonna check. Did any cars hit my trailer? They didn't. I am overly concerned about this trailer. It really does manoeuvre well for the most part. Don't really have to worry about it too much. Though that does look close. Oh, wrong button. That one. Ah, it's not bad, you see. Yeah, see, it does get round, and I didn't take that really wide, that corner. Yeah, I'm worrying too much about this trailer. I like to be cautious, but I think I'm being too cautious with it. That's a bit close. And this is going to be awkward. Yeah, this might be close, this one. Ooh, right. I'm going to do this in the outside view just to see what the truck's doing and trailer's doing. Yeah, bear with me, car. I'm going to put my hazards on. Yeah, again, it surprises me, you know. I mean, look at that. Yeah, that came in there really well. Wow. Yeah, okay. I'm impressed with this. Impressed with this trailer, honestly. Turn the hazards off. And I can do anything. I would like to see what that is, actually. It would be interesting. I wonder if there's a way to unlock these. Anyway, right. Let's put it over there. It's near the fence. See, That seems simple, but because it's so close to the fence, it makes the parking quite awkward, actually, if I remember right. Right, I just got distracted, bear with me. I thought that would have been a photo opportunity. You know what, I'm going to grab it quickly. We'll get a better picture of that at some point. I might have already had that one actually, but I don't know. I just saw the cathedral in the background there and thought that's got to be a photo. Got to be. Right, let's have a look. How close are we to that fence? Quite close. Wondering what I'm looking at. I'm looking in that side mirror. Right, we're just going to keep it tight to that fence. I think that's all we can really do. And I'd really like to not have to reverse this. Right, I think now I can start angling the front trailer level, bring the rear trailer in. Oh well, it's gone green. I wouldn't say that's lined up, but yeah, you know what, I'm not going to mess around with it. We're going to call that good. Parking brake on, out of gear, engine off, and unload. That was quite interesting. That trailer actually manoeuvres really, really nicely. Don't have a problem with that. I'm going to not worry too much about that, actually. I think, yeah. I think it should be fine. I mean, you do have to concern yourself a bit more, obviously, because you've doubled the length of your load, but yeah, manoeuvres well. Right, I will leave that there, and thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next drive.